But when God, who set me apart from my mother's womb, how many of y'all know y'all been set apart? How many of you know that you tried to fit in, but you just can't? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Pastor Kim's Corner. And yes, it is me, Pastor Kim. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. If you are new here, thanks for coming by. Thanks for clicking that button to see, to check me out. I don't know what made you do it, but I'm glad you did. I'm doing a morning motivation every day, Monday through Friday. Try to push it out between 8 and 9 a.m. That's my goal so that you can get that word early in the morning, okay? And then on Monday nights, we have prayer, powerful prayer. Wednesday night, Bible study. Both of those are at 6:30. And Sunday, we have service, okay? What else? Tuesday night tea with Pastor Kim. Look, we got a lot going on over here, okay? Just a little old YouTube channel, giving God some glory and, doing some other things. But please like, subscribe, and most importantly, post a comment. I love to hear from you. Post a comment. So, listen, we started in Galatians, and I just had to continue from yesterday. I'm still in the first chapter, okay? I'm going to try to do maybe like a chapter a day. Sometimes if it's long, then I'm going to have to take 2 days to do one chapter. So this is one of those things. Paul said, listen. He said, listen. He says in verse 11, first chapter of the book of Galatians, he says, I want you to know, brothers and sisters, that the gospel I preached is not of human origin. I did not receive it from any man, nor was I taught it. Rather, I received it by revelation from Jesus Christ. For you have heard of my previous way of life in Judaism, how intensely I persecuted the church of God and tried to destroy it. I was advancing in my Judaism beyond many of my own age among my people and was extremely zealous for the traditions of my fathers. But when God, who set me apart from my mother's womb, how many of y'all know y'all been set apart? How many of you know that you tried to fit in, but you just can't? You try to fit in, you're still trying to fit in, but you can't. Why? Because you've been set apart. You've been called by God. My goodness. Called by his grace. But when God, I'm reading verse 15, who set me apart from my mother's womb and called me by his grace, was pleased to reveal his son in me so that I might preach him among the Gentiles, my immediate response was not to consult any human being. My immediate response was not to consult any human being. I did not go to Jerusalem to see those who were apostles before I was, but I went into Arabia. Later, I returned to Damascus. So we know Paul had an apostolic calling on his life, Apostle Paul, and we know that God called him. Many of you, God has called us, and he's called us to a ministry and to a work. He set us apart, okay? And so we can't be pulled by every wind and doctrine. You cannot be pulled by every wind and doctrine. I see so many different types of doctrines going on, and it amazes me how people can be pulled by different types of doctrines. That really, a lot of the doctrines don't make any common sense whatsoever. I'm not even going to talk about it. But listen, y'all, Paul said, look, God called me. Oh, yes, he did. God called me. And that's what some of you need to say. God called me. He did call you. And if he called you, you better preach his word and nothing else. Nobody else's word, not sister so-and-so, not deacon so-and-so, not bishop so-and-so. Preach the word of God, period. Talk about Jesus, period. Okay? Encourage people in the word of God, period. All right, y'all. Let's get to the shout-outs. Okay, guys, the shout-out that I have for you today is none other than the family dream. The Family Dream. If you don't have The Family Dream, go over and check them out. They actually were one of the first YouTubers that I met in person. It's a mom, two daughters, and a granddaughter, and they have a great channel, very great supporters, very encouraging. They do Walmart shopping, decorating, pranks, challenges, just a lot of good stuff. And I like that, it's a family channel, the family dynamic of it. And so that's really awesome. If you don't have them, please go over and check them out. And I want to say to the Family Dream, thank you so much for all of the love and support that you have given to me as a new YouTuber. I have appreciated it so, so much. All right, that's it, guys. Y'all have a blessed day and a purpose-filled life. And you know that I love you with that agape love.